Brothers, have you ever wondered what truly sets a high-value man apart in his relationships? Is it the way he speaks? The way he carries himself? Or perhaps, the way he navigates the intricate dance between love and Stoic virtue? Welcome to Stoic Infinite, where we unravel the ancient wisdom of Stoicism and apply it to the challenges of modern men. Today, we're diving deep into an essential topic: 12 things a high-value man should never do with a woman. We, as Stoic men, know that our path is not always easy, but it's one that leads to true strength, integrity, and leadership. So, my brothers, let me ask you, how do you maintain your strength and independence in relationships while still being virtuous? A high-value man understands that relationships, while important, must never compromise his honor, discipline, or sense of purpose. Let's explore how Stoic teachings guide us to avoid the traps and temptations that may arise, ensuring that we lead with virtue and wisdom, not weakness or impulse. 1. Never sacrifice your values. As Stoics, we understand that our values are non-negotiable. Marcus Aurelius famously said, "If it is not right, do not do it. If it is not true, do not say it." These words serve as a guiding principle for all Stoic men. A high-value man stands firm in his beliefs, no matter how much temptation arises in a relationship. Compromising your core values to please someone, especially a romantic partner, leads only to dissatisfaction and internal conflict. Gentlemen, we as Stoic men must remain loyal to our principles. It's easy to be swayed by the allure of validation, but remember, our true respect comes from within. Others may try to pull us off course, but staying true to our inner compass defines our strength. Relationships built on mutual respect begin with self-respect, and that starts by holding fast to your values. 2. Never seek validation from her. Stoicism teaches us that external validation is fleeting, and relying on it is a path to insecurity. A high-value man knows his worth isn't tied to the opinions of others, especially women. My brothers, your validation must come from within. Seeking approval outside yourself creates dependence, weakening the foundation of your character. Epictetus once said, "It is not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters." This resonates with our Stoic approach to relationships. A man who constantly seeks reassurance from his partner will never find peace, because he's outsourcing his self-worth. Instead, a Stoic man cultivates self-reliance, finding strength in his personal growth and virtue. 3. Never neglect your purpose for her. Your mission is sacred, gentlemen. In Stoic philosophy, pursuing our purpose is a central element of living virtuously. Seneca reminds us that it is not because things are difficult that we do not dare. It is because we do not dare that they are difficult. Relationships should never distract us from our mission, they should support it. A high-value man stays committed to his goals, even when love enters the picture. We as Stoic men must keep our focus on the path we've set. Yes, relationships matter, but they should never eclipse your life's purpose. Losing sight of your mission for someone else creates imbalance, leading to resentment. Remember, discipline in maintaining your purpose not only fuels your success, but strengthens the relationship as well. 4. Never react emotionally to manipulation. We, as Stoic men, value emotional control. A high-value man knows that reacting impulsively is a sign of weakness. Instead, we practice the Stoic art of restraint, responding with reason rather than emotion. Epictetus taught us, "It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters." When a woman tries to provoke or manipulate, we must remain calm and grounded. Reacting emotionally not only weakens our position, but also clouds our judgment. A Stoic man takes a step back, assesses the situation, and responds with clarity and wisdom. Brothers, maintaining emotional composure is one of the highest forms of discipline, and it earns you respect. 5. Never prioritize her over your well-being. In Stoicism, balance is key. Sacrificing your well-being to please someone else, especially in a relationship, is a slippery slope. As Stoics, we know that self-care isn't selfish, it's essential. You cannot pour from an empty cup. If you consistently put her needs above your own, you erode your sense of self-worth and compromise your health. A high-value man understands that his well-being is the foundation of a strong relationship. My brothers, remember this: by taking care of yourself, you ensure that you can be your best self for those around you. Set boundaries, prioritize your health, and you will find that relationships built on respect and mutual care flourish. 6. Never allow disrespect. A high-value man never tolerates disrespect. Marcus Aurelius taught us, the best revenge is to be unlike him who performed the injury. As Stoic men, we must uphold our dignity at all costs. Allowing someone to disrespect you, especially in a relationship, diminishes your self-worth. We, as Stoic men, must draw clear boundaries and enforce them. Gentlemen, respecting yourself is the foundation for others respecting you. If someone crosses your boundaries, it's a sign that they do not value you. Walking away from such situations isn't weakness, it's strength. You're asserting your worth, and that commands respect from everyone around you. Alright, my brothers. Let's pause for a moment of reflection, because as Stoics, we know the power of stillness and self-assessment. I want to thank all of you who are part of this Stoic Infinite community. Every like, comment, and share strengthens our shared mission of becoming the best versions of ourselves. If you're new here, I'm glad you've joined us on this path. We're only halfway through our journey of mastering Stoic virtues, and before we continue, let's take a quick break for a message from our supporters. Think of this as a chance to sharpen your mind before we dive deeper into your Stoic transformation. And if you haven't already, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe so you never miss an opportunity to level up your Stoic discipline. Share this video with a fellow brother, it could be the spark they need. Now, let's return to our Stoic path. 7. Never be overly attached. The Stoics warn us about the dangers of attachment. Seneca reminds us, you act like mortals in all that you fear, and like immortals in all that you desire. A high-value man practices detachment, knowing that nothing in life is permanent, not even relationships. Attachment leads to suffering because it ties our happiness to things beyond our control. My brothers, the Stoic path teaches us to love deeply without clinging. We must be willing to let go when necessary. Practicing detachment allows us to remain emotionally stable, resilient, and focused on our journey. 8. Never engage in drama. Drama is a distraction from what matters most, our Stoic pursuit of virtue. Marcus Aurelius urged us to focus on what we can control, and drama certainly falls outside of that control. A high-value man knows that engaging in needless conflict only pulls him away from his goals and inner peace. Brothers, we must avoid the traps of emotional turbulence and instead maintain our focus on clarity and purpose. When you avoid drama, you protect your energy and create a peaceful environment for your mind to thrive. 9. Never chase, attract instead. As Stoics, we understand that chasing after others is a futile endeavor that diminishes our own sense of self-worth. Instead of pursuing external validation, a high-value man focuses on cultivating his inner strength, integrity, and discipline. The Stoic man knows that true attraction doesn't come from desperation or pursuit, but from embodying qualities that naturally draw others toward him. By being firm in our principles and confident in our actions, we create an aura of respect and admiration that invites meaningful connections into our lives. Relationships, friendships, and even opportunities gravitate toward those who stand tall in their convictions. The key here, my brothers, is that a high-value man doesn't feel the need to chase or prove himself to anyone. He operates from a place of internal validation, knowing that his worth comes from his character and the virtues he upholds. By focusing on becoming the best version of yourself, you not only live more authentically but also allow the right people and circumstances to come into your life naturally. This approach protects your energy, preserves your dignity, and ensures that the relationships you form are based on mutual respect, rather than the shallow need to impress or please. 10. Never let emotions control you. Emotional control is at the very heart of Stoic philosophy, and for a high-value man, mastering his emotions is crucial to maintaining his strength and clarity of purpose. As Epictetus wisely stated, no man is free who is not master of himself. This timeless wisdom reminds us that freedom lies in self-mastery, not in being swayed by anger, jealousy, or fleeting passions. When we allow emotions to govern our actions, we risk making impulsive decisions that can harm both ourselves and our relationships. The Stoic man practices discipline in every moment, ensuring that his responses align with his values and long-term goals, not dictated by emotional turbulence. We, as Stoic men, understand that controlling our emotions doesn't mean suppressing them, but rather guiding them with reason. When faced with challenges in relationships or life, staying calm, composed, and thoughtful is the mark of a true leader. Emotional resilience builds respect, both from others and within yourself. By mastering this essential Stoic principle, you maintain your focus, enhance your inner peace, and create an environment where wisdom, not emotion, dictates your decisions. This is how we as Stoic men remain unshaken, no matter what storms arise around us. 11. Never overcommit to please her. One of the most critical errors a man can make is overcommitting to please someone at the expense of his own well-being. The high-value man knows his limits and understands that overextending himself to gain approval leads to burnout, resentment, and ultimately a loss of self-respect. We, as Stoic men, understand the importance of balance and self-care. When we stretch ourselves too thin, trying to meet someone else's expectations or desires, we lose sight of our own priorities and values. Overcommitment breeds frustration and weakness, both of which erode the inner strength we work so hard to cultivate. A high-value man communicates his boundaries clearly and unapologetically. By standing firm in your commitments and understanding your own needs, you foster healthier relationships that are built on mutual respect rather than the need to please. The Stoic man knows that saying no when necessary is an act of strength, not selfishness. It's a declaration of your self-respect and a reminder that you must preserve your own well-being to be the best version of yourself, both for you and for those around you. This discipline ensures that you never compromise your integrity or happiness for short-term validation. 12. Never forget your own worth. Seneca's words resonate powerfully with this final principle: most powerful is he who has himself in his own power. For the Stoic man, the understanding of his own intrinsic value is fundamental. A high-value man does not allow external opinions, rejections, or even successes to dictate his sense of worth. He recognizes that true strength comes from within and that his value is inherent, built on his virtues, discipline, and character. We, as Stoic men, know that our worth is not determined by what others think of us but by how steadfastly we live according to our principles. Never forget, my brothers, that your worth is not something anyone can grant you, it is something you must recognize within yourself. The Stoic man walks through life with quiet confidence, knowing that his actions, choices, and the way he carries himself are the truest reflections of his value. By internalizing this truth, you empower yourself to face challenges with resilience, foster healthy relationships, and live a life of purpose. Embrace your self-worth as the unshakable foundation that it is, and remember that as long as you stay true to yourself, you are already powerful beyond measure. My brothers, living as a high-value man means embracing the principles we've discussed today. It's about standing firm in your values, mastering your emotions, and remaining committed to your purpose. At Stoic Infinite, we believe that strength comes not from controlling others, but from mastering ourselves. If this video resonated with you, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Remember, every action we take here at Stoic Infinite strengthens our brotherhood. Stay focused, stay strong, and continue practicing the art of Stoicism. Until next time.